Black men do not want to marry. It says 90%, and you could talk about facts, but I'm going to give you stats, Willie. 90% of black men would never marry.
That can't be true.
30% of black women would never be married and have to marry outside their race if they want to get married in general. Family is what creates wealth, not individualistic. And so unless we start to marry together and have two-parent households who have two incomes with families who can commune together, we don't have a community.
Lady, how can 90% of black men not get married when there are more black men married than there are black women? Now, yes, more black men are choosing not to get married, but it's black women who are going to be the majority ones that are single and childless in the next 5 years. Which brings me to my main point. She talks about black men and black women building wealth, but why would black men want to think about settling down and building wealth with women who think like this?
What do you need from a man who you're going to take seriously?
Money.
Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything.
That's all you look for.
And a clean booty hole.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
Money in a clean booty hole.
That's just nasty.
What's this booty hole have to do with anything?
That's what she like.
You like eating ass?
She eat ass.
Real bad.
God, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
And I'm very dominant.
I don't give a what you give.
But you know what the thing is with me? I need somebody that knows how to tame me real good. So you have to.
Are you a fucking caged animal? Why the fuck I gotta tame you?
I am a caged animal.
That's a problem. You need therapy.
No.
You ain't lying.
You know, some people are too focused on finding love, and I'm not really one of those people.
This bitch is not all that, and I'm mad.
We in Miami, right? Oh, we in Miami?
So what's the problem when it comes on to dating men here?
That they don't pay enough.
So you're looking for money from a man?
I mean, listen, if you want to take me out, take me out. I look pretty, and so is everybody else.
How about let's go to Chipotle for the first date?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Don't laugh!
Hi, I'm Cece.
Now, Cece, I need you to let these tricks know how much do you want and what are you offering?
Monthly, I want 100,000.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
I'm gonna offer 40,000 for
40,000 monthly. I'll pass. Next. 40,000. He didn't even say 60 to 80,000. 40,000 and still split when I'm asking for 100,000.
So a 40 ball is not enough? Child, we can't win, man.
What's your name? I'm London.
I don't got a name.
We was all born with a name. What's yours?
I don't got one. No name.
Alright, that's all good. Stop tapping my window and putting fingerprints on my. What's up?
This your car?
You obviously see I'm in it, right?
Blue is my favorite color.
Good for you.
Matches my dress.
What that got to do with me?
What was your name again?
I don't got a name now.
Nene.
Why now all of a sudden you got a name?
You're handsome. I couldn't see you at first.
You looked me right in my eye. What you mean you couldn't see me?
It was too bright.
Stop the cap.
That's your loss. That ain't got shit to do with me.
It's about to be your loss.
It ain't about to be my loss. I'm cool with or without you. I don't give a for real. So what you back in my face for? What's up? You obviously ain't want to with me over there.
Obviously, because you look good.
Bitch, you gonna have to prove all that shit you said, ugly bitch.
So where was that energy over there?
I couldn't see you. The sun was in my eye.
I guess the sun in mine now, so now I can't see.
From that one, that's how you drive.
You were just trying to get my attention, and now I gave you my attention.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to ask you for direction.
So I can't come with you.
Listen, you're not coming to the gallery with me. You're not going to the mall with me.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? I'm spending my money on me.
If you were just trying to talk to me walking, you can't make sure I'm good.
That's not my responsibility to make sure you're good. You a grown-ass woman. What you do for a living?
I'm an exotic dancer.
I knew it.
All right, so you're getting money then.
I need more money.
Spend your own money. That's not my job.
I don't want to spend my money. I want to spend your money.
I know you do.
Women on average tend to have a cynical expectation of men. It's this posture of you have to prove to me that you're good enough.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. This is one of the most contentious topics in the black community today. Black men and black women's expectation when it comes to dating and relationships. Now, in the opening clip, we were told that we need to all focus on working and building wealth together, right? That's the positive point that I got from the opening clip. But how is that even possible when it seems like most of our women, most black women, are looking and asking, what does a man have? How does it benefit her? What is she gonna get from it? Now I'm gonna say something, gents, that you should already know about me, right? About my philosophy. But I do believe that men should be providers. Do I believe that a man should be working and busting his ass and his woman stay at home as a housewife? Hell nah, because those days are done. Women today are not mentally equipped to be stay-at-home housewives. But it seems to me when we talk about building wealth in our community, our women want to be at the finish line when it comes to building wealth. They don't want to go through the struggle with the men. Today, I intend to make the case that some of our black women have unrealistic expectations of men when it comes to dating and relationships, and this here is ruining our community. Gents, there's no fancy colors today. I'm in the middle of a move, so please be patient with me through this process. Thank you for supporting. Hit that like button, and with that being said, let's get started.
Why do they act like women can't have rosters, or that makes them a hoe, or this, that, and the third?
This is how men date. This is why sometimes men don't get in relationships, because single life, they do it right. They use their energy how they want to do it. They don't commit to one person, and then one person they like a lot, they'll settle with that person. But that's how you're supposed to move as a single woman. Listen, nobody owns you. Move around, date, get to know what you like, what you don't like, and focus on yourself.
But isn't that what's wrong with the world today?
So what I do is I date multiples. Okay. And I keep my options open. Mm-hmm. That allows the person who believes he's the one to step up to the plate, because you already know there's competition. I make it known, you know, and what you won't do, somebody else will.
You ain't getting shit.
And you can also get dismissed if you cross a boundary, you don't do what you're supposed to do, you can get dismissed. And I dismiss all the time. And I just keep the rotation going. It's so much fun.
And that's why you never trust a hoe.
Would y'all talk to a nigga that got a 9 to 5? Like all honesty.
If it was like a corporate job, absolutely. I mean, like he's the boss or the CEO of something.
Or like
the CEO, for sure. If he have to go to work, but it's his company, or he's like top up in the company to where he make a lot of money. Yes.
Would you talk to an accountant?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say. I'm attracted to guys that make more money than me.
Black women get on the internet and complain about black men, and they choose the worst black men. Watch.
I am so over black men. I'm over black men, and the reason why is like it's too much dating them.
I wonder why, sis. Because you're dating a fucking gangbanger? Happy Crip Day, not birthday. Happy Born Day. Happy Crip Day. And I'm tired of dating black men. You're dating a gangbanger, a Crip. Y'all date gangbangers, drug dealers, and scammers, and complain about black men. Y'all date the worst black men.
We can't stigmatize women moving on. Y'all want us to settle for less so bad. But when a woman doesn't settle for less and she knows when to dip and dive, you're like, oh, she's a slut. Because
she belongs to the streets.
Because you're not good enough for her? Now she belongs to the streets? It's not the first. Remember when Ray J was like, I hit it first? Like, it ain't cute to be the first. Who's good enough to be the last? The first is easy. I'm experimenting, bro. Of course you were the first. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know. It's fine. But if I'm an experienced woman who has done my sexual due diligence, who has dated and kissed all the frogs, and then you are the prince and you get to be the last one, you're the one who lets me see that I don't want any of that, you're it.
A few moments later.
Basically, my husband stopped meeting my expectations. When I met my husband, I told him what I expect from a man. The number one rule with being with me is you have to provide. I won't settle for anything less. So my husband ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me, I'm like, okay, cool. A month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills. And he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband.
I said, bitch.
There's definitely black men that are doing well financially, but there's a lot of black women are doing well financially and they want their equal or higher. Is there enough to match everybody up with?
It's not. It's
and
not.
Then what do you do?
If you know it's not enough high quality men to go around, why do you ladies have these dumbass standards? And then you find this man and say he's a cheater because all of you want that same man, ages 25 to 60. That man can knock down mamas and daughters. He got options. He got hoes.
So let's do the Kendrick camera. See, you got that booty.
Don't judge me, y'all. I'm in the gym working on the trainer. Hell no!
I think social media has made people feel like everybody wants to date me. Do you see how many likes I got on my picture? Do you see how many people are in my DMs? But interest doesn't necessarily mean value. Just because someone is interested in you doesn't mean they necessarily value you or they actually want to date you. They might just want to smash you.
I was scrolling through my phone the other day and I saw a man talking to a woman. He said, look at you and look at me. Do you think that you're worth me? Is what he said to her.
Whoa.
And I said, oh God, shit is getting scary. Where you think that you should be in competition with a woman. Mm-hmm. And I think what a lot of that has to do with, and why I bring up that jealousy part, is because women have made strides when technically they were supposed to be behind. Mm-hmm. We live in a society where we all could not get an education. Now we do. A black woman is highly more educated than a black man can ever be. Exactly. We live in a society where men statistically are supposed to be making more money, including that black man. Mm-hmm. But she makes 10 times more than you. I think the dichotomy is you showed up not being man enough and she's being every bit of the man that you were supposed to be.
Don't be lying on no motherfucker because you mad. And he this, that, and the other. Bitch, you don't lie on me, bitch. Just to motherfucking think you gonna win a disagreement.
Black women will listen to zesty, sassy ass men for advice while dismissing the advice of real men, but also calling a man who has his own mind, his own opinion and agenda sassy or zesty to get a rise out of him and wonder why they ain't got no damn man. As Kevin Samuels would say.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
When a black woman comes up against a person who challenges them, they can separate from them and feel supported and right with a huge mass of their own group. It's effectively an echo chamber who makes you recite certain things in order for you to be one of them.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming.
I'm not surprised.
And a man with no money make a woman happy in a relationship?
I think so, yes. Yes, I'm gonna say no.
No, hell no. Absolutely.
No!
No.
Hell no!
How he gonna make me happy?
How you gonna make her happy with no money?
So you supposed to be the one that approached the female, and then you gotta pay for her food for an opportunity to continue to pay for her food while she's still talking to other niggas.
Trick-ass marks, punk bitches and skip-scap skanks and scallywags, hoes, heifers, hee-haws, and hula-hoops.
Listen, this is not an easy conversation or topic to have. And if you're getting mad about what you saw today, then do something about it. Go talk to your people about it. This is a crisis in the black community. But the bigger crisis to the black community might be in this video right here. This is an existential crisis that doesn't get enough talk, and I'm telling you, it can't be ignored.